Dude, my stopwatch has been running since our last episode.
It's a pretty decent amount of time. Nice. Yay.
Wait.
142.
What is that?
Wait. Seconds, minutes, hours. Yeah, 142 hours.
That's how long my thing's been running, 142 hours. All right. All right, welcome into episode 16 of Shippy and Grubes. I'm Shippy.
I'm Grubes.
And we're here to talk about stuff.
Yay.
We're going to get into a list of things that are becoming obsolete in the world a little bit later on. We're also going to be maybe getting into a potential new head coach for the Dallas Cowboys, who are coming off a big, insane win from last night.
It was awesome. Kind of.
Yeah, that was... And, those are the games you think that they're going to lose.
Oh, I just assumed from the start.
And, it was the Terry McLaurin, the first play when they were down, it was like, all right, they got to leave them on this 80-yard, 70-yard drive, whatever it was. And then the first play is just like a throw down the sideline, and Terry McLaurin makes 2 cuts, and then he scores. It's like, all right.
Seems about right, yeah.
They're the Cowboys. There are our boys. And, no, Austin Siebert follows up, misses the extra point.
Golly.
The Cowboys then return the onside kick for a touchdown.
Totally normal.
And then after that, Austin Eckler got a concussion, and then it was pretty much over from there.
Yeah, and somewhere in there, was it Kevontae Turpin?
Oh my God, how can I forget?
Yeah,
Kevontae Turpin.
Return and
so the return after they almost tied the game. They're only down 1 at that point, right? And then he drops the ball. He's looking for it. He picks it up. He kind of casually jogs out, hits one spin move.
That felt kind of random, but also awesome.
Yeah, it didn't feel like I was like,
and maybe obviously when you're on the field, I'm sure everybody feels a lot closer than what it looks like on TV. But it looked like on a Madden or something where you just randomly hit the circle and spin. It's like you didn't really need to do that, dude. But
it was like
maybe
that.
He did.
It was like the. It was like the little kid, the little kids were like, "Hey, watch me do this cool trick," and then they just do a little twirl.
Yeah, look what I can do.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, cool. And then, but he actually did his little trick and then returned it for a touchdown. So it was actually, you had the 2-point conversion for the Commanders. So then they're down 20-17. So they kick it off to the Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin does this cool little trick, scores. Then the Commanders get the ball back. They take the field goal to make it a 7-point game. Then that's when the Terry McLaurin 86-yard pass from Jaden Daniels happened. And then that's when the Cowboys returned the onside kick for a touchdown, which, in a normal season, you're supposed to fall on the ball. You're supposed to But, dude, this season has sucked. When he was running it back, I was like, man, he better just score.
You know what? Just take it to the house.
This is the most fun we have had in years, it feels like.
I never felt more alive than I did yesterday.
Dude, and the game was 10-9 at the end of the third quarter.
It was not a good game. I literally, on Twitter, asked at halftime if the game could be flexed.
I saw
if there was
that.
still time.
You said if it was, yes, there's still time for it to be flexed from the worst.
Yeah, and someone asked where, to flex it. I said hell.
Yeah, no,
just get rid of it.
It was the game from hell until the last 8 minutes of the game. There was a Brandon Aubrey field goal with 8:11 left. All of this stuff, really happened with about 3 minutes left in the game is when all this insanity happened.
Our buddy Jeff Kavanaugh tweeted something around halftime as well. I believe he always has on the post-game show, a 5 craziest moments or, something like that. Just, he was like, y'all got to, please give me some material to work with. And then by the end of the game, he's like, okay, I was, I didn't need that much.
No, it was... this season is still going to suck.
Right.
But That was fun. Like you said, like the most alive you felt. Like I was just watching it. It was like play after play. I'm like, I could not believe what I was seeing.
Yeah, I just assumed it would be hate watching the whole game. Like, spent most of the game watching it actually in your chair, looking at the TV over here.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nothing's really going on. Like, so I'd go over to sit at the computer. So, where I was just like, not even a change of karma or whatever, but I was just like, all right, keeps it more in the background. I'm just going to, keep up with everything and all that, the other games. And then all of a sudden I start watching again and there's all this chaos and
it was nuts.
Returns and missed field goals and it was insane.
Yeah. And so I didn't watch like the first quarter of that. Like I saw the second quarter, but I had a long day at work on Saturday, and so I slept in some.
Mm-hmm.
And so I woke up and I was checking Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and it was like everybody's just complaining about the game. I was like, all right, hell yeah, I haven't missed anything. Apparently I missed some like block punts and missed field goals.
Yeah, like
Apparently
Brandon
Aubrey's broken now? What?
Maybe, yeah.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
I mean, I know,
it's not good.
It is not good. He was the one thing that we had.
Right.
The one thing that we could say to every single NFL team is our kicker would kick your kicker's ass.
But now we have Kevontae Turpin, who just is going nuts the last few games.
Dude, it's
been awesome.
It has been awesome. So it feels good to finally talk positively about the Cowboys.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you to the Cowboys.
You know what? Thank you, Jerry. This was all you. We love you.
If you wouldn't have threatened to tear down the stadium, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, or fire radio hosts, or
yeah.
It's been eventful.
It has been eventful.
But I don't think I really heard much from him yesterday. Which maybe he's learning. Maybe it's like Mark Cuban when the Mavs were going to the finals back in 2011. He's like, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah,
and it was really quiet for that entire 2 months or so of the run.
And he
like, what if Jerry does that?
Maybe they would go on a run.
I'm saying.
I mean, look, I don't have it in front of me, but have you seen what it would take for the Cowboys to get the top seed in the NFC?
Oh, it's an insane.
It's like this long laundry list of just super improbable things.
Like three teams have to literally implode or something.
Yeah, which could happen.
You never know.
The Commanders did it yesterday.
They kind of did.
And it was crazy. Like what was nuts is until the Cowboys finally scored that touchdown with like 5:16 left, it wasn't. I mean, I know Tolbert had a touchdown earlier, but it was like that second touchdown. Like the Commanders on the next drive, Jaden Daniels went like 7 for 7.
Yeah,
he didn't look like he was in any like rush or nothing. It was just like they were like, "Oh crap, we got to try now."
Yeah,
like it looked like they were comfortable when the game was a 3-point game or 1-point game, 4-point. It was a 4-point game, and it looked like they were like comfortable. It was like, "Oh man, now it's 11 points.
Oh no,
now we need to try.
Yeah, we got to make effort."
Because I came out and I was like, "Dude." Like, this is fun to watch. Like, it sucks that it's against my team, but, like, now it's an actual football game.
Right.
It was just crazy, like, how that, all played out. And I had no plans of playing any Micah Parsons podcast audio, but we'll cut it short. But here's him before this game telling everybody, no, we're still a good team.
I'm going to put this out there. We're a damn good football team. I know the scores ain't showing it, and I know obviously people feel like we got so many missing pieces, but I just truly believe like you almost got to go to things like the things that we messing up on. Like I think our defense is really turning things around. Like up until that last quarter when they got that touchdown defense, we only really gave up those 2 touchdowns and that first quarter, but other than that, we gave up 6 points in the other 2 quarters.
You know what? He's right. They're a great team.
You know what? This is our year again.
Yeah.
Don't think about anything we've said in the past 15 episodes.
Start sizing all the players' hands for rings.
Yeah.
And figure out how you want the design, Jerry.
Where the parade route's going to be. Who you want to DJ the parade.
Ooh.
You know, probably
they have options.
They have like 8 DJs.
Yeah, EJ or Blackbeard.
Blackbeard. Elusive used to be one of their DJs. Now he's with the Falcons. So
right.
I'm assuming they got somebody to replace him.
I would assume. It's a pretty deep roster.
I know. It's like there's like 3 or 4 different people that are like, I'm the Dallas Cowboys DJ, and I'm like,
it's like you are.
well, you are,
because I guess our buddy EJ would be more like the music director if you go by official title, but then it's like it's a whole thing where you want to say you're the DJ because people understand that better.
Yeah, music director doesn't sound as cool.
Right. It sounds like, you're a symphony conductor.
You kind of are.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of like, all right, here, we're going to play a song. Here.
You dictate the action on the ice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or the grass.
Right.
Or the court.
Or the field.
Or the dirt in the middle of a giant field. The diamond.
Ooh.
You
nice.
were that. You did that for a while.
I did. Thank you. Thank you for knowing that.
You're very welcome for me knowing that. And thank you to Micah Parsons. And everybody who was making fun of him for that, they're like, dude, Micah's delusional, which could be fair.
He kind of might be.
He has said some pretty delusional things before, but I like that he believes in the team. And he said after the game, he was like, look, as long as I'm on this team, we are not tanking. He's like, I don't care about a draft pick. And that's how everybody feels. Like,
yeah, that's what you should be hearing from the players. Like, their job is to win.
Yeah.
Like, the coaches and above might, kind of play things a certain way or set certain lineups to try to encourage tanking.
Right.
But, yeah, the players on the field, they've got something to play for, unless maybe they're retiring. But, like, they want to get that next contract. They want their stats to look good.
Well, if you think about it, too, like in football, like the shelf life of an NFL player is so short. Like, you don't really know how long. Like, you could get hurt at any moment, Like, it's such a violent game. And that's true in all sports, but especially for football.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, you have guys that'll, year after year, it seems like, tear an ACL or hurt something. Like, they're just more injury prone. And so, and plus, you only get, 17 of these games every year now.
Yeah,
So,
and non-guaranteed contracts for the most part, unless you're a quarterback pretty much. And even then, they can still release you, as Daniel Jones saw.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was crazy. So, I mean, after seeing Ben DiNucci tweet about it, he was like, look, if you've ever been a 3rd or 4th string quarterback, you've taken reps at safety, which is what the Giants were doing to the Daniel Jones after benching him. They didn't bench him to the number 2 spot. That's Drew Lock, former Mizzou Tiger, just like me.
Oh, hey.
And then they're starting Tommy DeVito, who Baker Mayfield made fun of his touchdown dance yesterday at MetLife Stadium, which is pretty great.
Pretty good trolling.
So Daniel Jones was playing safety, and everybody's just tweeting out, and they're like, man, this is super disrespectful to him. And, like, it is, right? Like,
yeah, to go from, franchise QB to safety on the practice squad in a week, like, it's a demotion.
Yeah, it's like, we don't want you anywhere near. And there were people tweeting that he was just kind of off to the side, just kind of like with a football in his hands, just tossing it back and forth.
Yeah, it sounds like basically, the Giants were like waiting on him to blink first, of like, we're going to keep doing this until you ask for your release, and then we'll give it to you. But
yeah,
I guess there's like different cap manipulations or whatever if they release him or something without his request. I don't know how it works, but it's a whole thing.
Have you ever tried to read a contract before?
Yes.
Me too.
It's not fun.
It's not fun. It's like tests for me. I used to bounce around where all the different questions. Like, I wouldn't just do a test straight down. I would go like number 1, number 2. They'd be like, I don't really want to do number 3. I'll go to number 4. Like, I wouldn't even read it and like,
yeah, like compensation, service time, everything else probably is okay.
Yeah, all the fine print. I agree.
Yeah.
But no, like. So Daniel Jones has been released now, and they asked Saquon about it, and he was just like, man, I hope that he finds another spot and has like a nice fresh start like I have, which he went off for 255 yards last night. He may be the MVP.
I would not be surprised.
Of the NFL. I mean, the Eagles are 9-2 now. I
believe
think.
so.
9-2, and I mean, he's just destroying.
He is so
everybody.
Good. Yeah,
like everybody. It's insane. But yeah, it was. The Daniel Jones situation made me feel kind of good about the Cowboys in a way, because it's been pretty bad, but when you see that, and then you see Malik Neighbors after the game, he's like, look, what do you want me to do? They're not targeting me until the second half. We're already down 30 points. How am I supposed to help?
Yeah, and
did
he say something like ask the coach or talk to the coach?
Yeah, and he's like, it's obviously not the quarterback. The same thing that happened with DJ is happening now with Tommy DeVito,
Yeah. Oh, it's so bad there.
It is pretty bad.
So yeah, it's not like like you said, it's not great with the Cowboys, but whew, boy.
It's better than that, which we can hang our hat on. I don't really know how to how to
Sorry, I know what we're about to do.
Transition to this because it made me really uncomfortable when I saw it, just because of this poor man's family. A man on the street was asked what he would give up for the Cowboys to win a Super Bowl, and the answer is pretty insane.
What's the craziest thing you would sacrifice for the Cowboys to win it all?
I don't want to say this because it's crazy, but probably my family getting deported, man.
Damn. What's the...
Jeez.
He said, damn.
Yeah, like
That's
that's when you know you got a pretty good answer or something. That's also some pretty dedicated fanship.
It is. I mean, maybe he doesn't like his family very
Yeah.
much. I don't know.
Like I don't know if he thinks that he's safe from it though.
I don't know.
Like
Maybe that.
I don't know how all this works, but
Me neither.
I don't think you get to say like, "Hey, the Cowboys won, so bye, family."
We'll see you later.
Yeah.
No,
Hey, I love my team.
Hey, we them boys. You know. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if his family can recognize him. You know, if
Like he's covered up. He's
covered up, but can you imagine if one of his cousins is just
like
scrolling
what the heck,
on
man?
Instagram or TikTok? He's like, oh, hey, look, it's that kind of looks like.
Yeah, it's cousin Steve.
Yeah, it's cousin Steve. What's going on here? Oh,
All
right, cousin Steve. We will not be seeing you at Thanksgiving.
Like they just run that in a loop on a computer at Thanksgiving.
When he shows up, he's just loaded, ready to play.
Nice to see you, Steve.
Yeah, Steve. How bad do you want the Cowboys to win again?
Well, I know what I'm not thankful for.
Yeah.
Cousin Steve.
Definitely not cousin Steve. I'm growing more and more thankful for Mike McDaniel.
My gosh.
I mean, he's I've always liked him. Sometimes he's become a little bit much for me. Like I feel like he's trying a little too hard to be cool or hip.
He's a little extra.
Extra. That's a good way to put it.
But he's not mid.
Not mid at all. There's nothing mid about him. And here we have a video of him in the game trolling Max Crosby, where basically he was acting like he was about to call a play, but really it was just going to be trying to get them to jump off sides the whole time.
Pretending like I'm going to change this call. Hey, I'm going to change this call. I'm not going to change the call.
Max Crosby. Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 98.
Hey, we didn't have a play called, Max. We didn't have a play called, Max. We didn't have a play called. LOL.
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 Like he definitely knew he was mic'd up, which I guess everybody's
know.
mic'd up at all times.
That'd be crazy if you could just show up to a game and be mic'd up without knowing. Somehow they mic'd you in your sleep, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, those parabolic mics are pretty strong. But yeah, that's pretty good trolling. And you can kind of see Max, as soon as he was called offside, okay, I think I know what just happened.
Yeah, and I think, and I don't know, so it'd obviously be up to the guy, whoever put the video together. Yeah. If that was his reaction, was like, okay, I see you. I don't really, it's kind of, at that point, there's nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah.
You know, he's already got you for the 5 yards
hey,
and
you
the
got
first
me.
down.
I kind of respect that, and it is kind of funny that Mike McDaniel's just literally yelling, I'm going to change the play.
I'm
hoping
totally
that they
about
hear
to
it.
change the play call.
Where it's
I'm gonna do it, guys.
Yeah, maybe it's
like Home Alone.
Yeah. It's so
I'm
obvious
really
that... it's so obvious that you're maybe he really is doing this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
God, why is he letting us all know, though? He's
Right.
a terrible coach. Yeah, I just thought that was some pretty fun audio. I also thought this other story about Mike McDaniel was pretty great, where he threw a temper tantrum to block a trade. Basically, the November 5th trade deadline was approaching, and the Dolphins had a deal in place to trade Calais Campbell to the Baltimore Ravens for a 5th-round pick, but McDaniel nixed it, and by his retelling, basically, he was like, look, I respect the GM for looking at the needs now, also looking for the future needs, trying to set us up for success. But here's the thing is, I have to be, I'm in the locker room. And Calais Campbell apparently is such a great locker room guy. He's such a great locker room leader. That's why he threw the temper tantrum. And I just wonder how often that happens in sports where, either a coach or a player, I know Luka, whenever Salah Mejri was around at the beginning of his career, they had cut him, and
Oh yeah.
Luca like lost it.
Yeah.
Because he loved Salameshri so much, and so like a day or two later, Salameshri was back on the team.
Like, hey guys.
Yeah, hey, guys, it's like it's kind of awkward. Like when he
Yeah.
comes back, it's like Steve at Thanksgiving, where it's like, except Salah's one.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Donnie at the time probably
Right.
is like, I see you.
Yeah. Good to be back.
Yeah, good to be back. Thanks,
Yeah.
Luca,
Thanks for the 2-day vacation.
for throwing a little temper tantrum.
But like, I'd like to see with Mike McDaniel how his temper tantrum went. Was he like literally on the ground, like kicking his feet out like a kid? And
Probably.
yeah, I could see him doing that.
He's in the floor of the GM's office,
Yeah.
just like whining.
Don't twait
like,
him.
knocking stuff off
Yeah. Yeah,
the desk.
he's my captain. Don't twait him.
Don't twait him. I need him.
He's my friend. He's everybody's friend.
I really like this Mike McDaniel character that you've got going.
Thank you.
I like that he talks like a little kid.
Right.
Friend. I'm totally changing this play call.
Yeah. LOL.
We got you, Max.
I thought you were
Twicked
doing
you.
a Daffy Duck impression.
It's kind of, yeah, it's more of a baby. Yeah. Just kid throwing a temper
Yeah.
tantrum and
That just made me realize I forgot what Daffy Duck sounds like.
Ashley.
Exactly like Grubes.
Oh,
It
okay.
sounded like
I thought we were going to get her to do it.
I'm not giving y'all a Daffy Duck impression.
It's worth a try.
What's up, Doc? Like, no, that's
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
But I respect the
I like
knowledge.
tried.
Yeah.
We haven't had. I was gonna play a video of Daffy Duck talking.
Eh.
It doesn't matter.
Look them up later.
Yeah, look him up later if you forgot like I did. I will on my way home. I
That's
think
some good
it's-
sports.
That's some good sports. I'm ready to talk some non-sports.
I like non-sports.
Let's start off with the things that have become obsolete in the world.
Ooh.
So I found this list, and it's just talking about just traditional things that we used to. That used to be a big deal, but sort of aren't anymore. And we're gonna start here with I don't know why it's starting with
God.
number 4. Let's see here. All right, yeah, here we go.
Yay.
Found it. Number 1, getting married and staying married.
Oh.
That was okay. So just full like transparency here. I found this list and then I told Grubes not to look at it because I got like 2 or 3 in, and I was like, okay, I think this is going to be pretty solid. I thought the number 1 was pretty interesting because what it's talking about here is like with dating apps and stuff. Like back in the 1920s, you couldn't be unfaithful like nearly as easily as you can these days.
Yeah.
I
You had
just
to.
don't think they knew about it.
Right. You kind of, married super, super young and, everybody was like 3 miles away because everybody was on a farm, in my mind at least. That's how it all works.
I think
So it's like, okay, well, I guess I can go to the neighbors, but I have to like travel for 3 days.
I was gonna say, I think cheating was still as irrelevant. It just wasn't as
irrelevant.
as relevant. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
cheating's always been around and that kind of stuff, and like marrying the wrong person's always been around. Just divorce has gotten easier.
Yeah. Then
'Cause you can
stigma
get a
and.
$49.99 divorce.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
learned
think it's
that the
only
other day.
$50.
No, there's like some company runs a special doing a $50 divorce.
Dang.
Yeah,
That is crazy. Like if you
Yeah.
see a commercial, like, "Hey, divorce right now, $50."
Yeah, it's a special. Like, babe, we got to do this.
Let's do it. We've been looking at
Yeah.
it. We've been talking about it for years.
I know.
I feel like this is your nihilistic moment of the day, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can work with that.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
We need a sponsor. Yeah, nothing
None of this
matters.
matters.
Technically, if you live together with somebody for 7 years, or I think it's like it might have gone down to 3.
Is that the common law?
Yeah, you're common law married. So
I found out about that because of an episode of Workaholics where they realized they had lived together for that long.
So
And
they-
so they were all married, but like Adam moved out and stuff.
I have
That's
a
a good
story
bit.
to tell you about a woman who like extorts people out of their money and their land and property, and she does it through common law marriage. I'll tell you about it later, though.
Intriguing.
Okay.
Hey.
There's my tease.
Bonus content.
Wow. Number
yeah.
2. Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say, like, yeah, I don't even know where to go. Sorry.
Number 2, obsolete in the world these days. Using cable TV.
Facts.
Because
Yeah.
now you got Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu.
Cable cutting,
But like,
best thing ever.
and now it feels like having cable might be cheaper than all the different apps that I have.
Yeah,
Like,
all the bundles, all the
Okay.
everything.
it's like $5 here, $10 here.
It all adds up.
17 here. I got a deal on Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus.
They do have that.
It was pretty good.
$25 or $30.
I think I got it for like $20 a month or something. I can't remember what it was because it was only I was already paying like $15 for Hulu, and my girlfriend was like, "Why don't you just get this bundle?" And I was like, "Well, I'm paying $15 now." She's like, "Yeah, this is $20, and you get Disney Plus and ESPN Plus as well." I was like, "Huh,
That's really good.
I like you."
Yeah.
I was like, "I like you a lot. Thank you."
Yeah. Like it added up quick back in the day. Like
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the cable and stuff prices are now, but yeah, it's probably pretty close to even with all the bundles and
Well, I was gonna say
streaming and all that you have to do. Like
the thing you can do is bundle like cable and internet or something. So
Right.
it's like at least then it's just one bill,
yeah.
which for some reason that feels better than like 70 other little bills.
Yeah, because it's death by 1,000 cuts, you know?
Does that
where
mean
it's-
that I would rather fight one horse-sized duck than 100 duck-sized horses?
Yes.
Ooh.
I think that's what we just figured out.
I think so.
Number 3, knowing how to dress to the office.
Never knew how to do that.
Me neither.
Look at me.
Yeah, I'm in sweats. I remember.
I've always got a nice top on.
You look.
I feel handsome.
You're looking pretty classy today.
I know.
Hey, people loved the no hat look the other day. Exactly.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Now I've got
look at
hat
those
hair.
locks.
No,
I had to show off in front of Ducey because he wears a toupee. Not really, but that's a running joke on the ticket.
I was like, wait, are we breaking news right now?
No, it's a
Somebody
long.
made a joke about it
it's-
on Instagram, and I was like, there ain't no way that's not his hair, but
No, it definitely is. I pulled it.
Yeah, I remember like because you worked in radio, I've worked in radio. We've worked the same jobs pretty much.
Yes, we're the same person.
Pretty much. And I remember wearing sweats one day to the fan, and I took a picture because I posted and I was like, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. So I dressed like a stay-at-home dad. But I've never had a job. Like if I had a job where I had to dress up like in a suit every day, because I used to actually have to do that at KOMU at Mizzou, where I was on TV all the time. That's when YouTube taught me how to tie a tie. My dad tried a million times. I never listened.
Mine too.
But like if I had to wear a suit every single day, I think I would be miserable.
Just dress for comfort.
Number 4, understanding checkbook management.
Nope.
I don't even know where my
you have
checkbook
a
is.
checkbook?
I have one somewhere. I have like a couple. I found one. This was a while ago. I found one checkbook that had like my address from like 8 years ago on it.
I'm pretty sure I've got that somewhere too, but not in this house because y'all come here every week.
Oh yeah,
You
I'm gonna
should-
find it, wrap
You
myself
should,
some checks.
you should void those checks,
Yeah,
boys.
it's not like there's any money to get out of them.
Yeah,
You're
right.
rich.
Yeah, in the future.
Number 5, ironing. Do you know how to iron?
I understand the concept of like you run the thing over your clothes and it flattens them.
Yeah.
Do y'all steam?
So I used to have a.
Like I get mad sometimes.
Do y'all have like a
I was
steamer?
pissed this morning.
That was a good line, huh?
That was a good one. Do you guys don't have steamers?
Darcy probably does, but if she does, I haven't seen it.
I have a steamer that I used to have until I went to my buddy's wedding in Missouri and I left it at his house. Because I would bring it everywhere with me. You literally just fill it with water and then it just like shoots out hot water. It was the best. Like I didn't have to iron anymore. I need
Doesn't
to.
shoot out hot water. It shoots out steam.
I mean, that's the science happens, the
Yeah.
chemistry, the blah blah whatever.
Chill out, nerd.
Wait, I learned. Wait, you want to know something? I'm glad you brought this up. I learned something that I'll tell you about. If you put your like wrinkly clothes in the dryer with an ice cube, they'll come out unwrinkled.
Ooh, I've also heard you can do that if you have a bunch of your wet clothes and you get one piece of dry clothing or a towel or something and throw it in.
Yeah,
It dries it quicker too. Yeah. Same concept, I guess. But no, I didn't know
always
about the
just-
ice cube.
Yeah,
Interesting.
It'll unwrinkle your clothes.
They can do everything, man.
I try to hang my stuff and like just turn the shower on real hot.
Interesting.
It doesn't work that well.
Well,
It works
has to be,
sometimes.
like a really confined space.
I'm gonna try the ice cube thing.
I was gonna say, like,
Let me know if it works. Take a video for us.
Okay.
if it doesn't though, you get to charge Ashley for one ice cube.
And for a steamer.
Yeah,
Number 6, reading maps.
I can read Google Maps.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but like, it's just like
they'll
you're
like
in
unfold the
you've got
stupid
the
thing
Atlas in the passenger seat, and you're like, take a left up here, babe.
Yeah, you got your significant other yelling at you like, no, it's a turn here.
Okay, I had a thought yesterday. If something happened and all the power went out, how out of luck would we be?
Very.
None of us know how to read maps.
No. I know how to light matches.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think I would be all right. I don't know.
I guess it depends on how long and
Depends
what the
on
conditions are.
Depending on how long is the power out? Where am I trying to go? Am I running from zombies or something? Like,
Like if it's like the
apocalypse.
snowstorm from a few weeks ago or a few years ago,
uh-huh.
like my apartment's power went out and like
Oof.
thankfully I was able to stay with my parents. 'cause
Yeah.
they still had power, but yeah, it's not fun to go even a few hours like with no power or anything.
No.
You all of a sudden realize like, oh man, that phone battery is going to be dying quick, and can't heat anything up. Anything that's in the fridge or refrigerator, or fridge or freezer, like if apparently if you keep the doors closed on them, you're good. They'll hold. Like they're insulated. But you get tempted to like check, like, has it all melted yet? Is everything, ruined? And then all of a sudden it's like, well, yeah, because you caused it to be ruined.
Yeah.
And it's not because the power's out.
Yeah.
That stuff will stay frozen for like a few days,
Will it?
or at least a few hours.
How long do you think you'd survive an apocalypse?
Oh, not very. I just let them take me,
Who?
like death-wise, not
Are we?
not the other
is
way.
this like a zombie apocalypse? Like, or
I don't know.
like,
I don't know.
because like if
Probably
there was an
not.
apocalypse, I don't know. Like, I would hope that
I'm just gonna
enough
say,
people
like,
would be cool that they would just try to survive. Like, hey
Yeah.
man, I know this sucks. We don't have power. We don't have Wi-Fi. We don't have
Yeah.
anything. But like,
I'm gonna call it.
you think people would start looting and all that? Like,
Oh yeah. I mean, that's just kind of.
I have always kind of wanted to do that.
No,
to loot.
Yeah.
God, I hope my power doesn't go out here.
he's gonna loot
Like-
you.
All of a sudden, he's like taking the mics and the TV behind us, and
You're just gonna look around and slowly things
Two
are
of
just
the
gonna be
cats.
gone. Number 7, mastering manual transmission. Nope.
I tried with my grandpa, like, back when I was first getting my license and everything. Like, we were down in Port Aransas and on the beach, and like, he was having me, drive the stick shift. I'm like, I can't do this, Pop. Like, I have no chance. Just please, you get in the driver's seat and like, let's go home.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
I've never even like tried to learn, just because my truck's been automatic. Our family's always had automatic cars. Like, it's just, I mean, I don't know if this will be on the list, but to me, it just feels like the cursive version of driving.
Right. It's like, if you don't need it, like, every car is pretty much automatic now.
Right.
What are the circumstances that are going to require you to drive a manual transmission car in like an emergency?
And I think some people just like it, right? Because you're more involved with driving.
Yeah, and like
it's
there's probably something to it where you're maybe potentially paying more attention. I'm sure once you get used to it after a certain amount of time, you're like, okay, I can totally still read my phone and, do whatever else that's distracting. But
yeah.
I think at this point, manual transmission is obsolete enough that I don't think you're missing anything.
Number 8.
Oh.
Golfing.
Oh, what?
Screw this list. I love golfing.
Yeah, like, I don't golf, but that seems like it's still pretty reasonable skill.
I think, but I see what it's saying is like. So I wonder if this is talking about like, okay, so it's talking about like being a part of an exclusive members only club, because like now you can go to Top Golf or like
municipal courses. And stuff like that.
Yeah, like you don't have to pay like $400 a month or maybe more depending on where you go.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't even know what they cost, but that makes sense. I don't think it's like, and honestly, like, I mean, think about it. I don't know. Does today's generation even like to go outside and touch grass anymore?
Apparently not.
I think they just all play
Kids
Fortnite,
these days. Yeah,
right? Like I think
it's all Fortnite and Atari
and Roblox,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
and Yeeps.
They're playing Golden
what?
Tee though.
That's the
Golden Tee
game Granger, my stepson, plays.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeeps.
yeah.
What is
It's
that?
apparently pretty awesome. Like, it's VR and you're like climbing and doing
What it-
stuff and like building worlds, and it's awesome.
Have you played it?
I have not. I've been afraid to get on the VR because I feel like I'd probably just tump over. like losing my balance.
Can you find out? Does he have that game where you can like slice, slice notes, like guitar notes or something? I played this a long time ago. It was like Guitar Hero, but you had to like, I can't remember exactly what it was.
That sounds awesome.
It was awesome.
Sounds like Fruit Ninja.
I found.
Ooh.
That's kind of what it was like.
Okay.
I found it actually at an after party. I showed up one time and they were all. I was like, "What are they doing?" And they were playing this game. Like, here, put it on. I played it. It was the most fun. It was a great time.
Okay, I'll ask about it.
Number 9. Yeah, ask him. What about the game where you slice notes?
Right. He's like, what?
Number 9. Opening beverages. I mean, okay. This demographic finds the ritual of uncorking somewhat daunting, which I get it. Like, whenever my girlfriend wants me to uncork the wine, like, I just know between the two of us, I'm going to be the one that accidentally gets it stuck and breaks it off, and then it's stuck in the little thing.
Or even, like, the champagne bottles.
Yeah.
Because I drink champagne all the time.
So this is just saying that, like, that people are transitioning from having to uncork things to, like, preferring canned beverages.
That's fair.
Number 10, cursive writing.
Hey.
So, yeah, I used to hate having to learn cursive.
Oh, it was brutal. Like, my handwriting has been the same since literally kindergarten.
Do you write in cursive?
No.
That was in sync. We were so mad at Ashley.
That happens all the time.
I know.
Like, in civilian, just hanging out life, we'll, like, say the same thing at the same time. It's really
cute.
weird.
He'll did it the exact same way, too.
I know.
Number 11. I'm glad we got that on tape for once.
We do.
Using proper grammar.
Oh,
yeah. This is.
Yeah.
I was talking like with my girlfriend on the phone the other day, and I said something that was just so grammatically wrong, and like I knew the correct way of saying it. And she's like, "You just don't care about grammar anymore." I was like, "Not right now."
Yeah.
Like,
it's like we're just talking amongst each other. Like, you can figure out what I'm saying. Like, Darcy has to decipher me so many times. Like, when we're on the phone and all that, she's like, "Wait, what?"
That's more like I have to be deciphered in terms of like I can describe something I'm talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, I'm awful with that too.
And like, so I have
we
to.
Totally should be on microphones.
Yeah. I mean, everybody out there is knowing what we're talking about. I guarantee you somebody's like, I've played that game where you slice notes.
Yeah.
Number 12, sewing and mending your own clothes.
Facts.
I don't, nope. If I have like a hole in something, I'm going to keep rocking it.
Okay.
I won't be able to fix it.
That just sounded
Give it to
funny.
your grandma.
Huh?
Give it to your grandma.
I don't want to make her do that.
I'm going to say, like, I know Darcy knows how, and she has, but I try not to give her any more tasks than needed because she does enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's capable.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Because I'm not.
I'm not either. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
I'd definitely stab myself.
For sure.
Like, on accident. Not like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you do that thing where like you poke it through your skin and it comes out the other side.
Oh, well, that's kind of fun.
I used to do that when I was a kid. Dude, we are all the same people.
I was going to say, yeah, like, there's certain things that as kids, at least, growing up in the time I think that we did approximately, like, everybody did stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or masochist.
I need to find
It's
like
not even that. Like, it was just neat.
it didn't hurt. Yeah, it was just like you could see the skin pop up and it didn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
It didn't bleed?
No.
No, not if you did it right.
Yeah. If you did it wrong,
It's all about the layers of the epidermis.
Number 13, using paper napkins.
I love paper napkins and
So-
paper plates, and it drives Darcy crazy. Because I'm like, why? Like, because I do tend to be the one that winds up doing the dishes because she, again, does everything else.
I do the dishes too.
And so, like, at least when I'm eating, I'm just like, what? We got plastic forks, we got paper plates. Like, I can just toss it. And then, we wind up still with a bunch of, plates in the dishwasher because Darcy is classy and, insists on eating on a plate, and that Granger does too. And that's the right thing to do, but it's not the lazy thing to do, which is what I do.
Yeah, I do the lazy thing too. Like I used to be all paper plates, paper napkins because it's great. You grab the plate, you eat what you want. There's a mess, you put it in the trash.
Done.
You're done.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
Yeah.
There's no washing. There's no dishwasher. There's no having to put the dishes in the dishwasher away.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
And who cares if it's classy? I'm at home by myself.
Right. All sad and alone.
All sad and alone, but not that sad.
but still alone.
Number 14, frugal shopping practices.
Ooh, oh, I definitely struggle with that.
Yeah, me too. That is a tough one.
Yeah, because there's so many cool things out there.
So the younger
And
generation
I
is
want
leaning
them.
towards minimalism and sustainability. As boomers especially are accustomed to keeping their storages overflowing. I'm bad about that. I got to get rid of so much stuff. Like, I just don't have time.
Do y'all have storage units?
No,
I have a
closets.
garage.
I got that closet right there.
I have a gar-
And
I have a
yeah,
gar- I have a garage.
having a garage, like, it is definitely filling up.
Yeah.
Like, I need to organize it. Like, I see other people around my complex that, have, like, big metal, like, rows of things, and it's like, that looks really organized. That I should try that. And then I don't.
Number 15, using landline phones.
Facts.
Haven't seen one in forever.
Mike has one, doesn't he?
Well, I was going to say probably, but
My
I
Nana
think he
has
actually
one.
does.
My
I don't
Nana
know that
has
he
one,
uses
too.
it. But yeah. Like, they're definitely on the way out.
Yeah.
Like,
The fact you have to dial 1 in front of something just really stresses me.
I like the
Yeah.
what are the phones we do this?
Rotary?
The rotary. I
Yeah.
used to love
those are fun.
My great
Can
grandma
you actually dial
had
somebody
one.
on a rotary?
Not very quickly, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't tried. I used to try it like at my great grandma's or my grandma's farm. I used to try to dial on it like all the time. Never got through to anybody, but
Yeah. Like, I'm glad that we don't have rotary phones anymore, because Darcy's number has a lot of numbers near the end of the number line,
oh
and it would take forever to dial her.
yeah.
But I still would, because I love her that much.
Number 16, sunbathing like nobody's business.
Ooh.
This is just due to
Kind of realizing that
that
It
sun can be really bad for you, but
Yeah.
it's also good for you.
yeah, it's like, it's trying to find that happy medium of, like, anything can kill you and anything can be good for you.
Right.
Like love.
It's just it just comes down to like pretty like it's like everything we eat and stuff. Like I saw this thing yesterday about a girl who totally changed how she cooks and all this stuff, like just to avoid like I guess getting cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, do we know that that's like what it's causing it for sure? Or like,
Yeah.
since I have never really cooked for myself, am I good? Like, or am I not good because I've been eating all this processed food? Like, I don't know.
I mean, you're alive so far.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I think
still
you're doing
kicking.
great. Yeah.
All right.
You haven't gotten botulism or anything.
The only thing I've been told, I went to the doctor a few years ago for the first time in a while, was that I was vitamin D deficient.
Same.
So I had to go get out in the sun or something. They gave me
Yeah.
some vitamin D pills to take. I
Mhm.
took like 4 of them and then I stopped.
Wait, do you know what botulism is?
Not entirely. I think it has something to do with like food and getting sick. But
What is it?
what is it?
What is it? Botulism?
Botulism.
Oh, I found it.
Oh,
Let's see here. It's a rare but potentially fatal disease that occurs when the body is exposed to a toxin that attacks the nervous system. That's vague.
see, I feel like it's like eating stuff that's gone bad, or
I didn't know what it meant, so I was laughing through it, and I just kept going in my head. I was like, I don't know what he just said.
it was just the funniest term I could think of.
It was good. I mean,
yeah.
I was-
oh,
Yeah.
I was going to Google it later.
Yeah.
Number 17,
Oh.
eating meat.
What?
Yeah, I guess we're going vegan these days.
meh.
And like pescatarianism is pretty common now.
Oh,
But also, it's like how the animals are treated and everything like
Yeah.
that. Is
No, it's a whole
contributed.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's
But like we're supposed to eat protein,
right.
but not too much.
Right. Because that could kill you.
That
Wait,
could
and give you
hold on real
botulism.
quick.
Huh?
You were right. Eating foods that have been contaminated with botulism toxin. I just had to give you your props there.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Always give me my props. That's a good producer right there.
Okay, this one's kind of confusing. Number 18, using elegant dinnerware.
Ooh.
That's no.
Because
right.
that's going obsolete, but so is paper napkins. What are we
Okay.
supposed to use?
So when,
yeah.
when they said paper napkins, though, I wanted to ask, like, what kind of paper napkins are they talking about, though? Because there's like the thin paper napkins.
I think they're
and
just
there's
talking
Yeah.
about the paper
towels.
napkins that like when you go to Chick-fil-A, they
Yeah.
put them in the bag. It's just
Because they're probably not giving as many anymore.
or maybe
and
those like square ones you can buy for home, like and you can put it in
Yeah.
a little square.
It's probably those.
yeah, put them in Granger's lunchbox.
Yeah, those are
I was gonna
great.
say
They're
because
great.
I feel like more people have moved towards just using like paper towels
Mm-hmm.
when they eat dinner and stuff than using like
No, that
ones.
makes sense because like we use paper towels typically, like
We do too. My
or
mom's
just
a
hand towels or
huge-
something. But like we're not using paper napkins at home. If that's maybe what it's saying.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because now that you're saying elegant dinnerware, I was like, yeah, no, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, the fine china and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Come to my mom's house.
I was gonna say,
She's
come
got
to,
it all.
yeah, mine too.
Oh yeah. My parents have like crazy. I'm like, why? I just
Right.
came over for a burger.
My mom just bought 14 Santa cups, like
Mm.
Santa coffee cups. 14.
That's a lot.
We don't even have 14 people in our effing family.
You don't like 14 people.
But what if you?
Exactly.
What if you guys come back sooner and then you need to use one of those 14? You know, maybe some of the elegant dinnerware is still in the dishwasher or the
Yeah.
sink, and now you're like, oh look, another one. Oh wait, but you're talking about the Santa cups, right?
Santa cups, yeah.
See,
like
that's even more important because
punch bowl.
people are thirsty.
right.
Number 19, using postcards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never. That's
Have you ever
Fair.
written a postcard?
nope.
Nope.
Actually, was
Well.
Flat Stanley a postcard?
Technically.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, then I've written one.
Have you
Num-
ever received one?
Huh?
Have you gotten one?
No, I don't think. Maybe.
Maybe from like
I
my
feel like
parents or grandparents. My grandparents,
But I feel
Just
like they
send
go, they buy them and then they just come back and they just hand them to you, right? Or do you have to send
sometimes,
them?
like they're intended to be sent from like wherever you are.
Yeah,
like,
but then you gotta buy
hey, I'm at the
stamps.
beach. Like, sucks for you not to be here
Yeah, but why can't you just text them that?
because people are old sometimes.
And that's why it's becoming obsolete.
Yeah.
Number 20, riding motorcycles.
Ooh,
Good.
You don't see as many motorcycles, I feel like, anymore.
yeah.
But have you noticed that we've been seeing more motorcycles that are doing stupid stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like
I watched a guy literally standing on his motorcycle the other day.
Like
Driving
on
down
the
the
internet
highway.
or in
No,
real
on
life?
the highway.
Well, I was just wondering. I didn't know.
No, I'm not.
I
trying to
saw
be
a video of
offensive
the-
to you.
I saw
we're also mad at each other for simple questions.
I saw a video of all these motorcycles getting in a wreck yesterday on Instagram.
Yeah, like I think it's a whole thing where there used to be so many people riding motorcycles. Then a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is dangerous," so they're not.
Yeah.
So all the people left riding motorcycles are the dangerous ones.
And this is also saying that millennials
Right.
are gravitating
Yeah.
towards companies such as Bird and Lime, so the little scooters.
Yeah, I
I
hate those.
me too.
I've never used one.
The only time I rode one, I was really drunk in Austin, Texas, and there's a ton of traffic around
Yeah.
everywhere, and the roads are not good.
No,
at
and
all.
it's not recommended that you do that, Shippy.
Yeah, well, it was my
Jonathan.
brother-in-law's bachelor party,
Oh,
And they-
well, that makes it okay.
and they wanted to go to a brewery and then ride a scooter back to the Airbnb. I think I don't know. That would have been. I don't really remember that being like a huge thing, but I do remember they were all like, "Oh yeah, let's do it." And I was the only one that was like, "We can't just get an Uber." Like,
Yeah, like
I
this,
can't sit in like an enclosed car, kick my feet back.
yeah,
like
let someone else
chill.
that's in a little bit better condition.
Yeah. I didn't
transport
do
you.
it drunk, by the way. I take that back. Number 21, buying a house.
I can
Yeah.
confirm that.
It's hard.
I saw a video yesterday that was like a video of somebody playing Halo, and he's like, "This is what I was doing when I should have bought a house."
I can't really disagree with that.
Did y'all see the average person right now buying houses is like 56-year-old women who are single?
They're lonely too.
Oh,
Number 23,
that was great.
owning. Wait, I skipped. They skipped number 22. My favorite number. What the hell is this list?
Why is that your favorite?
They knew you were
number?
reading it.
Number 22 is my favorite number because of Emmett Smith.
Makes sense.
And I think I just like the symmetry of numbers like that.
It
Like
looks cool.
if I was not 22, I'd always be number 11.
Mm,
You know, and then if I wasn't 11, I'd be number 9 for Mike McDaniel.
nice.
That's not symmetry.
Well, I know it was symmetry until I got to that point. I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna be 99. That's a high
Yeah,
number.
at a certain point, you have to move on.
You do, but it's really I've always had a fascination with 22. Just always loved it.
Oh,
Can't explain it.
you can't explain love, Shippy.
Can't. Nope. I've been in love since I was born.
What is love?
Number 23, owning a car.
Who
So I
doesn't
guess
own
this is
their
because
car?
of the rise of Uber, the financial burdens of insurance, parking fees, and fuel, and probably
all
like
your
leasing
cars?
too. I bet a lot of people lease cars now.
Yeah, where
I
it's
know.
like, you know what, just I'll pay the whatever a month and just, I know I'm
notice
probably not
that's
going to
what-
keep it. You get potentially flexibility in what you're going to drive. I don't know.
And then,
I've
but
noticed that's what rich people do.
what?
Lease their car, like lease a car. instead
We
of-
don't all do that.
Oh, okay.
I know. Like, my brother-in-law was leasing a car at one point, and they couldn't go on a trip, or they had to borrow my parents' car or something because they were at like their mileage thing.
Oh.
And so they couldn't drive like 100 miles each way.
Oh,
and
dang.
because they'd go over their mileage. Whatever.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because I mean, I've never leased a car before. I've driven the same truck for 18 years. Shout out
amazing.
to Ford. But like apparently, I guess there's like a limitation on like you lease the car from like a certain mile to a certain mile, and then but you have like a certain time frame to do it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think like is the biggest. I guess people like that because you can switch cars up a lot.
Right.
Like, you drive a whole bunch of different things rather than just sticking with one.
People are like, oh, look at what car they're driving. That's neat for them.
Number 24, smoking.
Good.
That's
Smoking cigarettes. Yeah, that's way different. You used to go, Chili's and stuff like
How
that.
do y'all feel about vaping?
don't like it. Like I honestly, I think it smells kind of nice depending on what they're vaping. Like if they got like the strawberry scents and all that. But yeah, like it's better than smoking, I guess. But maybe it's not anymore. Like either way, you're putting bad stuff into your body, and not like I can say a whole lot. With eating ham every day, but I don't know. Like it's all everything's gonna kill you. So what does it matter?
Yeah, that's true. Well, we have
Anyway,
we
have a great day, everybody.
we have like there's the one bad thing about not reading a whole list is you don't realize how many things are on there.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering.
We're
like,
at number 25 and it's still going.
There's
So we
like
could-
100 or something.
We could pick it up later.
I'm down.
There's
Oh
a
my
whole
gosh,
bunch.
that's so much scrolling.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Let's do
There's
2 more. What do
there's
you want?
40.
There's
Oh,
40?
There's 40 of them.
Give us one more really good one.
Well, do we want to do that, or do you want to talk about Thanksgiving for a second?
Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving on Thursday.
Hey,
Is this one of your favorite holidays, or how does it? Do you care about it? Do you like the food? Because I know it's a real divisive thing.
like I like it. It's a change of pace, and family time is always good, and yeah, like I look forward to the holiday seasons. Sometimes actually the actual holiday can be a little bit of a pain because it's like, oh, we got this time off, but then it's like you're doing all this other stuff, with family and, going to these different events and things. And, you kind of like in the time before the holiday, imagine like, oh, I've got, a week off or 2 weeks. And you're like, oh, this is going to be great. I'll be relaxing, just chilling out. And then it's like filled with stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing, but if you're a lazy introvert like me,
Yep. And
sometimes it can be a little much.
Yeah, and it's always like Christmas always sneaks up on me. Because like you get to Thanksgiving, you're like, oh, okay, I still got a month till Christmas.
Yeah.
But then you have all this work and stuff to do, and then it gets cold and maybe rainy, and the weather's not as good. It's like you really don't feel like going anywhere.
Yeah, and it's dark at 4:00 now, so you don't really want to leave the house because it feels scary. Scary.
Yeah, it's very scary.
But then all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I got to do all my Christmas shopping, and so I got to figure out how to get
When
a
do you
horse
do
for
that?
Darcy in like 3 weeks.
Oh, do what?
What?
When are you gonna do like your Christmas shop? Are you a big Black Friday shopper? Is that how
I
you do your Christmas
do that
shopping? Or?
like if I can do it online, yeah. Like I've
Yeah.
never done a Black Friday like in
Cyber
person.
Monday is right after Black Friday, right?
Yeah,
Is that right?
Maybe.
Is that
Ashley says yes,
okay?
and I
that's
trust
good.
her because Ashley be shopping.
Yeah. Yeah, I normally do my Christmas shopping. I don't want to give my secret away, but I normally do it on Christmas Eve
Oh,
because nobody is anywhere.
interesting.
Like you would think that would be the busiest day, but
Where
everybody,
do you
I guess, is
go?
already at church. I was just talking-
Where do you go on Christmas Eve?
Huh?
Like, where do you go? That's
I don't know.
usually
North
one of
Park?
the
Doors?
busiest days.
Yeah, to the toilet store. No, North Park. I've gone to Stonebriar, Willow Bend. Like I just go to a mall
Yeah,
and then I just
Fair
walk
enough.
around. They have so many stores with stuff.
they do. That's how
Usually-
malls
usually
work.
That's one of the busiest shopping days.
Huh?
That's usually one of the busiest shopping days.
I guess not at the
Not
time
according to
Shippy
my
goes.
research. My personal experience research.
I was gonna say we have to trust him if it's his personal
I've
research.
been doing this for years.
He did his own research, Ashley.
This started back actually when I started doing this when I lived at the address that's on my checkbooks.
It all ties together. And you did that in your car that you in your truck
In
that
the
you've
truck
had,
that I've had my entire life.
that you're still driving today.
that I'm still driving today.
Man,
Still get me from point A to point B.
you're so Shippy.
I am me.
That can't be denied.
I can't deny that. What's your favorite Thanksgiving thing before we get out of here?
Family time.
I mean, like food.
Oh,
Like, what are you looking forward to the most?
like probably the gravy.
The gravy.
It's gonna set it off.
It always sets it
It's
off.
always gonna set it off.
I like the deviled eggs, and my dad smokes a really good turkey. Like, we're gonna. I work a lot on Wednesday. We have Mavs Knicks on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then I'm DJing that night at Long Shots in Dallas from 10 to 2.
Ooh.
So Thursday, they're going to be getting like the turkey going at 11:30 or noon. And I want to be there so I can like, because I always like want to do the turkey myself, but I'm just so damn tired.
You're always working.
And it's a lot of stuff to remember, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how long do you leave it in there?
Right.
When do you
got to
inject
thaw it
the
out at
turkey?
some point.
Yeah, you got
like,
to thaw it like
you got to take it out like right now, today.
today.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and take it out right now.
Yeah. Gross.
I'm Shippy.
I'm Grubes.
And we are thankful for you joining us for episode number 16. We'll pick up the list of obsolete things. I didn't realize there were 40 of them.
It just kept going.
I know. Well, I was like, surely it's going to end soon.
Like, as a person that's kind of done a little bit of producing at different points, I'm like, usually you stop around 10.
well, I thought it was like a list of 10 or 15.
I've totally been there. I'm not judging.
And it just kept going. I was like, surely it's going to stop. And then it was also like, I had to
and you're
try to
leading
keep
it.
up
And
with,
it's a whole thing.
yeah. So
I'm not mad at you.
that's good.
I'm thankful for you.
I'm thankful for you.
Oh,
And I'm thankful for Stolen Water Media for putting us on, for Ashley for producing this thing, and for all the non-sports that we'll have for next episode.
yay.
All right, well, thank you, everybody, and good luck out there to everyone. I'm going to stop my stopwatch now, because last time I left it running for 140 hours.
That's a lot of hours.
That is a lot of hours. That was the last time we saw each other.
I missed you.
I missed you.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.